Hello there! This is DBT, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, we're gonna be having a look at the special events that are going on in the game at the moment. The one for the Pagani Utopia, but more importantly, the one that just started today for the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 plus. Ooh, Bugatti, woo, hype, except that you kinda know how this goes. It's gonna be very difficult to acquire this car unless you have a massive garage. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Doing these things help the channel to continue growing and I can continue making these videos for you. So go ahead and do it to support the channel. But first, before I get into those topics, I want to quickly mention that tomorrow on December the 25th, I'm going to be doing a long-ish live stream here on the channel where I'm going to be basically doing a bunch of different things, playing some racing games, some other stuff. So, hey, why not? Let's enjoy a little bit the holiday by playing a bunch of things because reasons. So stay tuned, I'm gonna schedule it, you'll see it on your notifications. If you don't have the notifications on, you should definitely turn them on so that you don't miss out on the live stream where this game will be played, some other racing games, and some other stuff. But hey, that's for tomorrow. For today, like I just mentioned, the special events. Now, I'm gonna be straight with you. I am not particularly excited about this. In fact, when I saw the event for the Utopia, I did get a little bit excited because I do like the selection of cars that are here, at least a couple of them. Just as a quick overview, obviously the main car is going to be the Utopia. The support cars are going to be the McLaren Solus, the Ferrari Daytona S.E something, I don't remember what it's called, the McLaren 650 S GT3, we got the Ferrari F8 Tributo, and finally the Chrysler ME412. Now, of these cars, really the ones that I'm interested in are basically the Solus, which I do own, but only at 3 stars. And I've been wanting to get also this beautiful big wing McLaren for the longest time, and you can get it through the Clash, but over here in my main account we don't play Clash, so never had an opportunity to get this. So I thought, hey, maybe this could be an interesting opportunity to start getting something for it. And actually I'm considering buying some packs, but the general problem that I have with this is that, first of all, if you want to get the key for the main car, you're gonna need to complete a total of 350 conditions. Now, considering that this is the type of a special event that doesn't have a ton of stages, you can tell that this is going to be difficult to make progress unless you actually own the cars at high stars. That is the main problem over here, because there's no support cars, there's nothing else. You either use the solos or you don't make progress, that's it. Now, this might be free tries and whatnot, but obviously you're eventually going to be required to have the cars at higher stars. Like over here you can see, for example, with the, what stage is this? The one for the Tributo. At 2 stars you can get some stuff, at 3 stars more, so on and so forth. Really, in order to get the maximum amount of conditions, you're gonna need to have the car at 6 stars, and this is what's gonna make this event somewhat difficult. But even having said that, this event is not straight up terrible, because at least you can get some, well, you can always get blueprints for the support cars in the shop. Now, the situation here is that some of these cars require key, like the Solus and like the SP3. Other than that, I believe the other cars don't require keys, so it's relatively alright if you go to the packs. You got pack 1 that is going to contain blueprints for the 650, for the Solus and the Daytona, and then you're going to have the other pack that is going to contain the blueprints for Utopia, Tributo, and Chrysler ME412. So overall, despite the fact that it has some considerable requirements in terms of the cars, at least the packs are not straight up terrible. Now, the only consideration is that in the case of this pack, if you don't already own the key for the Solus or the Daytona, you're not gonna be able to get the key at all. At least not here or in the special event. If you wanna get the key for those, you can buy them directly in the shop for ridiculous prices. Now granted, this is my local currency, but this is still ridiculous. Like, what, $50 or something like that? No, wait, let me think. 10, 20, yeah, I don't know, like $50, right? Jesus Christ, this is absolutely bonkers with the prices. So yeah, if you really want the keys, that's how you get those, but oof. So overall, still, the event is somewhat okay. Again, just because at least the cars are kind of interesting, at least to me personally. But I suppose that trying to look at it in a more objective way, the Solus, it's a pretty fun car in Class B, but it's not like a king or anything. The Daytona, well, it's a Ferrari, so maybe you want it just because it's a Ferrari. But honestly, I don't think this is a good car. The 650S, I don't really know. I think it's a pretty decent one, but I'm not sure. Never really played much with the Tributo. I really don't think any of these cars are particularly amazing. The Pagani Utopia itself, from what I understand, it's a pretty fun car to drive overall. Class A, but again, I don't believe it's gonna be a king in any way, shape, or form. So I think that is why this event is the way that it is. It's like, hey, it's okay, it's alright, but you know, none of the cars are gonna be insanely amazing. Speaking of not amazing, let's have a look at the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus because, oh boy, this is even worse. Now, for this special event, once again, the main car is gonna be the Chiron, obviously. Well, 300 Plus, not the regular Chiron. And the support cars are gonna be, we have the Tech Rules, we have the Countach LPI, we have the Tomato, we have, well, the what is it, P72, the Class A one. We got the Rimac Concept 1, no, excuse me, Rimac Nevera, and we have the Koenigsegg CC850, is that what it's called? CCXR, okay, fair enough. So those are the support cars. Now, what is the peculiarity about all of this? Well, all of these cars, every single one of them require a key. And the problem is that you cannot get the keys. So basically, in order to make progress, first of all, this is an event with 323 conditions. How many conditions do you need in order to get the key for the main car? 323. You need to 100% this event if you want to get the key for the Chiron 300 Plus. 100% it. So that means all of these cars, you're going to need them at the maximum amount of stars. So imagine how much or how many tokens you're gonna have to spend if you want to do that. Now, obviously there are the packs in order to do that. And to be fair, if what you want is get blueprints for those cars because you already have the keys and you want to start them up, these are actually a fantastic opportunity. Because, for example, Pack 1 has the Tomato, the Countach, and the Tech Rules. Pretty good cars. Well, the Tech Rules I don't believe is as strong anymore, but it's still the Tomato and the Countach, pretty strong cars in Class A. The second pack, which is a little bit more expensive, is going to have for the Koenigsegg CCXR, the Chiron 300 Plus, and the Rimac Nevera. So these are Class S. Again, with a 20% drop rate, these packs actually could be really good in order for you to start up these cars. But once again, if you don't have the keys, you're just, assuming you really want to go for the key for the Chiron 300 Plus, you're gonna have to max every single one of these cars, and you are not gonna get the key for any of them. Because in all of the event, neither on the rewards, neither on the stages, you can get the key for any of these cars. The only key that you're gonna find in this event is the one for the Chiron 300 Plus. So other than that, yeah, you might as well spend a ton in starring up and 6-starring all of these cars, and you're still not gonna be able to acquire them. That is a bit unfortunate. Now, to be fair, it does make sense that at some point, who knows, it could be in a few months, it could be in 6 months, it could be in 2 years, they will make some event and like, oh, you already have this car at 6 stars, okay, you get the key for it. But honestly, I was kind of expecting for this to be the case over here, but I guess the season of giving is not so giving over here. Now, in having said that, Gameloft did provide a gift of like a few packs and whatnot for the holidays, and yeah, I mean, fine. But overall, I'm just really not very invested in any of this. This is again my global account, meaning the one that I have on Steam or on Android. Over here, I haven't even really properly begun the Draft Syndicate. I'm just really not feeling doing any of this. I'm probably gonna do a few races here and there just to drive the cars a little bit and have some clips and get a tiny bit of tokens. But the reality is that I'm not gonna make a whole lot of progress. What I do want to do in this video before I go into a little bit of multiplayer, because that's what we're gonna be doing for the rest of this video, is to buy a couple of these packs. Now, the reason for that is because, once again, I do own the McLaren Solus in this account, and, well, I would like to start it up a little bit. I have it at 3 stars. It would be nice if I could get it to 4 stars, but honestly, it's going to require a lot of blueprints, so I don't know that I'll make it. I have about 41,000 tokens. I don't want to spend a lot, so at most, I might spend 5,000 tokens, but honestly, even that, it really depends on what is my luck, because if I just end up getting a ton of blueprints for the Daytona, I'm just going to hate it, because I don't own that car, but I'm not going to be able to get the key, so what good is that? So I'm going to buy just a few of this and see what it is that I can get from these packs. Please let it be something good. All right. Not bad. Again, I would like to unlock this car, and again, because in our club we don't really do Clash, well, I really haven't had an opportunity to get, ooh, nice, blueprints for it. I know some people in the club do tell me like, hey, DBT, you should at least sign up for the Clash and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'll consider it, but I'm not making promises. All right, that was actually pretty good in terms of getting blueprints. No, that's the wrong pack. That's the wrong pack, DBT. That was pretty decent, though. Honestly, what I want the most is blueprints for the Solus, but hey, if the game wants to give me a couple of jackpots for the 650S, I will be fine. I'm gonna speed this up, so otherwise we're gonna take way too long doing this. All right, 8 blueprints for the McLaren. Man, McLaren has been doing a good job of getting me interested on their cars, at least in this game as of late. You know, they oh no, not that. Okay, there we go. Tiny bit for that. Ah, Jesus Christ, really? 12 blueprints for the Daytona? Who cares? Ah, Jesus Christ. Now, the reality is that I could really just, you know, spend a ton of tokens over here in unlocking the McLaren, in starting up, well, in unlocking the 650S and starting up my Solus and whatnot. But since this is my global account, okay, so that was what, 8 blueprints for the Solus, nice. Since this is my global account, over here I rarely buy the Unite Pass. Okay, for blueprints for that. Ooh, one for the fender. And that was that? Really? That was my 20% just for blueprints. Ah, you. I'm fine. But because I don't buy the Unite Pass often over here, it takes me way longer to save my, oh, Jesus Christ, my tokens. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't really want to spend a whole lot. Okay, so I got blueprints for the Daytona, of course, and some for the 650S. Come on, game. Don't do me dirty. Just give me. Can I get something cool, please? No? Ah, Jesus. Motor Daytona. Well, a little bit for the GT3 RS. Wow, the drop rate. All right, you know what? That's enough. That's enough. All right, I spent a little bit, but that's BS. I'm just now. Okay, one last one, just to get to the 35,000, and that'll be that. But yeah, this drop rate have been absolutely terrible so far. Well, no, it was okay at the start, but from now. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, oh, wait. Do I have the? Really? Like I wanted to start up the Daytona. Really, game? You know what? I don't even care. No, I'm not gonna start that garbage. Do I even have wildcards for my... Maybe I have wildcards for... No, I don't think I have wildcards for the Solus. Because I recently spent all of my wildcards in... What was it? The Temerary or something like that. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. I'm 5 blueprints away from starting up the Solus. Come on. Just give me my Solus at 1 more star and that's all I want. Okay. Okay, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. I'll eventually get 1 wildcard for this, so I'll be fine with this. I just don't want to spend much more. I spent like 7,000 tokens, and yeah, no more. I don't want to hurt myself anymore. And now we're gonna play a little bit of multiplayer because, hey, at least, hey, if I'm not gonna be able to make any progress in the special events, might as well play with some of these cars. And speaking of the Solus, that's why I had it at the start of this video. Right now we have a free try for this beauty. So let's drive it a little bit and see what it can do. Let me check my volumes, because I feel like... no, it's at 100%. Okay, well, I don't know, it sounds too quiet to me, but it'll be fine. Maybe I just have it way too low on my end and it sounds good for you. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I really like this car. I do. In terms of the looks, I remember when there was a... what you call it? A Grand Prix for this car, and I swore? Is that the past tense of sweat? I swore heavily to get this car, and people were mocking me because it's like, why are you sweating for a car that is not even good? And I'm like, because I want it. Oh, no, stop. Jesus Christ, thank you, Solus. What are you doing? Bull. I'm fine. It's like, it's not even a good car. Why are you sweating for it? And I'm like, because I want it. That's it. That is the only thing that this car needs to be. A car that I like for me to want to have it. And yeah, I did the Grand Prix. That's why I have this livery, because I did get on 3rd place on that Grand Prix, and I got this livery, kind of nice. So yeah, I'm happy that I have it over here. I wish I had this car on the Switch, on my Switch account, but I don't, because I don't know, maybe we just never had the Grand Prix for this car, otherwise I would have probably even spent some tokens over there. So still, I do like this car in terms of looks. It's the fun type of car that has crazy acceleration in Class B, so it can be a lot of fun. In fact, that got me a 1st place, blah. In spite of the car hitting a taxi or whatever it was, I still got a 1st place. Defeated 2 Corvettes, Porsche 918, Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Ooh, that's Class S, isn't it? All right, good result, I would say, overall. Ooh, we're in Osaka. Now, this could be beneficial to my car, but we'll see. Well, no, wait a second. Maybe this is the one that has more straight lines. Who knows? But generally speaking, Osaka, it's a very good track for this type of cars that are not necessarily super fast, but have insane acceleration. And I think it's kind of funny because we got the free try for days, the Solus, which is just that. Not very fast, but really good acceleration. And the same thing with that one, the Sesto Elemento. It's also a free try right now. Same idea, not very fast, great acceleration. Now, to be fair, the Sesto is faster than this one, than the Solus, but the Solus does accelerate faster than the than the Sesto. So yeah, there's that to consider. Both still very fun cars to drive, though honestly, you know, and this is something that I've always talked about. I hate how some cars are 6 stars and they only have 3 fuel. Because again, I'm playing right now without the Unite pass, which means that I don't have extra fuel for any car. So if a car has 3 points of fuel, well, that's it. 3 races and that is that. At least, for example, the Solus does have an additional point of fuel because this is a 5-star cars rather than 6. So, yeah. All right, so I was hoping I was going to get an amazing result of it. Well, honestly, wait a second. Somehow I'm not doing too terrible now. I lost like 3 positions suddenly, and now I just gained them back. So this is kind of nice. Again, it's the acceleration that carries this type of cars. They may not be really fast in top speed, but as someone very wise once said, and I forgot who it was, that what matters rather than just the top speed alone for these cars, mostly it's the average speed and the fact that it can get to some pretty high speed in general. So, well, not high speed, but you know, really quickly to their top speed. So that's kind of neat. All right, I did get defeated by a Ferrari Fate Tributo, but I did beat a Chiron, another Tributo, a Huracan Evo, a Chrysler ME 412, and a Lycan, an Sesto. Man, that was pretty good. So, why don't you let me know in the comments what are your plans, or what do you think, how far you're gonna be able to get into these special events for the Utopia and the 300 plus? Because, oh boy, I know that some of you guys that watch this video do have crazy garages, so that's pretty neat. And it's interesting to see that, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to get the key or whatever, right? But also for a lot of us that have really just average garages, it's like, oh, well, that's just another one of these events in which I'm not gonna be able to get a whole lot of anything. But it's fine. We kind of have grown used to this type of things. Honestly, what was the last good... Well, okay, fair enough. I was going to say, what was the last good special event? The Senna. The Senna was an amazing special event for free-to-play players that, obviously, you do need to have quite a bit of a garage anyway, but it's not requiring... it wasn't requiring absolutely insane vehicles. Hold on, I have a... Is that a connect? No, that's the Utopia, isn't it? What is that? I don't even know, but I have acceleration. Come on, acceleration, carry me through. Let's go! What was that? Yeah, that was the Utopia. Considerably faster than my car, so there's that. For a moment, that kind of looked to me like a Koenigsegg, but yeah, no. Utopia, Triumph, Ferrari Fate, a Guerra. Oh, there wasn't a Guerra. Solus, Utopia, and Grand Sport. Maybe that's why I was thinking Koenigsegg. Maybe I did see it, and subconsciously I was thinking about it. Oh, and I got these packs, you know, for the multiplayer, and at least I got some blueprints for this ugly Mercedes car. But hey, eventually, I managed to start it up, so that's nice. Of course, we're in Chicago. Let me guess, is it gonna be one of those 30-second races? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, the more that I play it, the more I dislike this track. And I hate to say it, but I legit just find it very aggravating in general. See, it's taking a while to start, so that tells me that some people already quit because they're like, I'm not dealing with this track. And I think that's pretty telling. I've seen this happen a lot. When we get into this track, it takes forever to start because people are quitting. So check that out. Yep, someone was like, no, not doing it. No, thank you. Now, I mean, I don't know. I personally am of the mind that I'm not gonna quit the race because it's a track that I don't like. To say, I have limited fuel and I already spent the fuel anyway in getting into this track. And even if it's a track that I don't like, well, I guess I should play it in order to attempt to maybe perhaps, if I'm lucky enough, get good at it. Oh, did everybody crash? Let's go. I mean, crash or ring out or whatever. I did say when I saw this track that I believe that this was going to be an amazing track for agile cars. God, that was a horrible jump. What kind of bull spit that was that? A really good track for the agile cars. Those that can drift really good, have good acceleration. Now, I did get defeated. What was that? Is that a Triumph Nemesis? What was that? Yep, Triumph. Okay. Zonda, Chiron, Lycan, Corvette Grand Sport, and a Senna. But yeah. Oh boy, this track is special, isn't it? And hey, might as well use it. If I'm not gonna be able to acquire it in the special event, even though I had my hopes up, not really. At least we get to drive it a little bit, so why not? Let's spend that fuel. Ha! I just saw a Jesco, yeah, right there. All right, well, yeah, this is not gonna go well, especially in this map, but let's see. I heard on the last multiplayer that I was doing, we played a little bit with this car. If you don't know, the multiplayers are weekly events that I do here on the channel, live streams. in which I get to play with the community. We go and play in a bunch of different ranks, and eventually we get to the free try cars. And when we got to this one, people were telling me that apparently this car is kind of a little bit broken, because there's something about the floaties of this car, and I couldn't really figure out exactly what it is or what they meant. Like, is it really good at floaties? Is it like unfairly good at floaties? I don't know. I'm not a floaties person yet. I'm very slowly trying to learn them, but a lot of the times I'm like, this car drifts so good anyway, so why do I even bother? But I don't know. I imagine there isn't good use case scenarios, but DVT is too noob to know them just yet. Did I just catch up to the Jesco? Yes, I did. Now here's where the Jesco is just gonna absolutely obliterate me. Unless, nah. Okay, close enough. All right, so at least I did beat the Trion, Utopia, Tributo, Chrysler Me412, Utopia, and a Sesto Elemento. Oh, the Sesto Elemento gets matched with this. Eesh. Poor Sesto. Okay, this looks a little bit less drastically lopsided with having a Jesco. No, over here I think I just saw this. Yeah, speed tail. Let's see how we do over here. But yeah, I don't know. I've been slowly trying to learn to do floaties, just because I understand that is oh god, a big, what do you call that, area of opportunity. A gap in my already limited skill set, and I think I do need to learn those in order to be able to give a better well, I don't actually do car reviews over here. You know that's not what I do. I just show you the races and, well, here's what happened. But still, to be able to more accurately be like, okay, so this car, ooh, it float is good or whatever, right? I don't know. So I definitely need to get into that. I've been slowly over the last couple of years creeping up. Oh crap! I missed the jump. My bad. Hold up, can I keep the first place? Probably not, because I just missed this entire section. Less. No, too high. First place, let's go! Never doubted myself, not for a second. I have slowly been creeping up into getting some pretty decent cars in the game, especially on my Switch. Utopia, F8, Speedtail, Tributo. All right, nice. A lot of Speedtails. Oh yeah, because of the, what's it called? Starway. So in the process of me, quote-unquote, leveling up my garage, I also need to, quote-unquote, level up a little bit my skills to be able to use those cars more effectively. I've said a bunch of times that I'm not used to the super fast cars in the game, so that is something that I definitely need to work on in order to try to provide you slightly better gameplay over here, even though you know that my channel has never been about showing, oh my god, the incredible skill of DVT. But still, I think if I could do races a little bit better, it would be a little bit better. What you think? Why don't you let me know in the comments what you think about this? But yeah, let's get into our last race for the day and hope that we can get an absolutely beautiful W. Probably not, but we're gonna try. Now, as you have figured this out, I'm recording this on December the 24th, so tonight is gonna be Christmas for whoever celebrates Christmas. I don't actually properly celebrate Christmas. It is celebrated over here in Mexico, but you know, I'm not exactly like, oh, big into any of that stuff, but still, you know, a good opportunity to have some yummy food and whatnot, so I'm definitely game for that. Why don't you let me know also in the comments, are you celebrating Christmas? Do you celebrate anything at all, or for you it's just a regular day? And for all of you that do celebrate it in some way or another, I hope you have a great time in these holidays and whatnot. But honestly, I think the more interesting holiday is gonna be the New Year, but hey, oh Jesus Christ, push me a little bit. But yeah, I do hope that you have a great time with whoever it is that you're gonna spend it with, whether it's with family, with friends. Even if you're gonna spend it all by yourself, have a good time. Pamper yourself, why not? It's good. It's always good to take care of yourself, so hey. Okay, am I really legit gonna get, okay, don't get typed up, DVT, because this looks like, first place, beautiful. All right, so there you have it. Again, the idea of the video was just having a quick look at the special events and just filled it up with a little bit of multiplayer because, hey, why not? Why not enjoy that? Fenner, Chrysler, yeah. All right. Wow, 3 Sesto Elementos, that's kind of cool. I mean, just the fact that there's so many of them. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, all of that good stuff, and I will see you next one. Bye-bye.